Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Now I haven't done these in a really long time, but I've just been watching Joe Willard versus KSI boxing match 1v1, and to be honest I'm shocked. I thought Joe Willard going into the fight, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you guys my opinions and my thoughts on this crazy match that just occurred about an hour ago. So without any further ado, let's get into it. So going into that match, I thought Joe Willard looking the upper hand. He looked more strong. He looked like he had the better training, but overall, looking at videos going on for the past 4 or 5 months that they've been training, I did take a really good look at a lot of things throughout the time I was watching these videos, and I kind of, in a sense, I thought Joe Willard was going to come out stronger. It looked like he did the more training, it looked like he worked harder than JJ did, and overall I think Joe Willard did have a fighting or boxing background. And going back to the very first concert when they decided to have this fight, I genuinely thought it wasn't going to be how it went down. I genuinely didn't think it was going to go down like that. After Joe Willard pushed JJ onto the floor on the stage and said he was going to crush JJ's head into the floor via 8,000, whilst showing 8,000 people that he could do it, it never actually occurred. That's what I think anyway, but even though it did happen. But also, going up to that event, it was a lot. JJ did work well, he did work hard, and so did Joe Willard. They even said in the live stream that Joe Willard never spoke to his mates. For the last few months, he never physically spoke to his mates, he never talked to his friends. He was training 200% for the boxing fight, the boxing match, and going into it, I didn't think it would end up like that, in my opinion. What happens, happens, and that's how it went down. In my opinion, no matter, even though Joe did lose the fight, I will always be a Joe Willard fan and a JJ fan. I'm not gonna lie, I've always been a Joe Willard fan. Yeah, I'll still watch like Simon and Josh, and I do respect them highly. I respect them both for going out of their comfort zone, going out of what they do every day, and going into a ring and battling it out. What JJ said a while back at a YouTube event, he shouldn't have said about depression and him taking a mick out of depression. I think he shouldn't have said that. In my opinion, that was just bang out of order and shouldn't have been said. But it happened. He was in the heat of the moment. JJ did put a video up just after he said it about he didn't mean it, and I respect JJ for that. I respect him that he come back, he did answer after that day, he said he didn't mean it. But even though he says that, it doesn't hide the fact that he said it. It doesn't hide the fact that he mentioned it, and nothing will ever change that. Yeah, there'll be things. Yeah, Joe will find it hard for the next. We'll find it hard for the next few weeks or a few months. 2-6. But I give them both high respects. High respects. They both worked well. They both trained well. And to come out of the zone that they don't normally go from YouTube to fighting fist to fist, face to face, shows that they've both got balls. They're both able to come out of what they do, and they're able to push themselves. Things didn't go the way I wanted. I think a lot of people were voting for Joe Willard, but what happened. JJ did win. He necessarily did have overall the advantage from day one, but I think everyone was just overall wanting Joe Willard to win, to prove to everyone that even though you do videos daily, even though you can train as hard as you want, no matter what happens, that's what occurs. And Joe Weller, being the younger age, I think he's younger, yeah, I think he's younger, being the younger age, being kind of the underdog in this situation, makes it even more unique than what it should be. Him just showing that he stood his ground, kind of. He stood up to JJ. They set a fight. They did it. I give them both respect. But overall, even though Joe lost, I would always prefer Joe over JJ. I would always look up to Joe than JJ. JJ was a well-paid fighter. He did the training, and his training paying off. Yeah, Joe Love could have done a little bit better, probably attacked more, probably showed a bit more physical attack. But overall, I think they were both nervous, and yet, even though they were nervous, they showed their strengths and weaknesses. They both did lay some hard punches down on each other, but overall, Joe got beaten. That's end of story. It doesn't prove anything. It just proves that JJ won a fight. It doesn't prove anything, in my opinion. It doesn't prove he's a champion. It doesn't prove he's a top player out here in boxing. It doesn't prove anything. I think it's just him being in the heat of the moment, and to be honest, I don't see people out there. JJ's got over 17 mil now. But no matter what happens between life, no matter what happens onwards, like I keep saying, I will always respect Joe Weller over JJ. Yeah, I grew up watching JJ, but after growing up and then seeing him change, and then also seeing all the statistics that was said throughout the game, throughout the whole time that this started, there was time going on that JJ said, some of you guys may remember this, he quoted in a text message, he won't do the fight unless he gets 70% of the take of what the event earns in cash. Now, I find that a bang out of order in my opinion. I think that shouldn't be a thing. I think what should have happened, it should have just from the get-go, from the day 50-50. From the day 50-50. And to be honest, I don't know what to think. My head's all over the place, but they both trained, they both did well. Yes, Joe, like I said, Joe did you, but there's a lot of things he could have done differently. And I respect Joe for doing what he did. I respect Joe, and he's just, they both played it well, but statistically wise, since the beginning when this all kicked off, it was confirmed that JJ did have the advantage, and all of it's just blowing my mind. Going into it, I didn't even think it would end up like it, but that's how it goes. But anyway guys, that's my opinion on the battle. That's my opinion on the fight between Joe Weller and KSI. I hope you guys did enjoy me explaining my point and why and how I think it should have went down, and maybe what Joe could have done differently, what JJ could have done differently. But overall, what happened is Joe just blared out a load of shit, stood his ground by going into the fight, preparing himself, same with JJ, and then the thing that Joe said he was going to do didn't occur, and that's over. That's done. That's over with. What they both need to do, yes, JJ's coming out on high in this, he's higher up there now, he feels better, but it shouldn't have went down like that. I reckon there should have been, even though yeah, it was a similar body weight and stuff. But overall, that's my opinion. I did enjoy the battle. Hope you guys enjoyed it too. It was a very good match. Just proving that those two gentlemen can come out of their comfort zones, push themselves to the limit and do something so amazing and so out of their comfort zone, and do that is outstanding, and that's what I find unique from everyone. Anyone that stands out of their comfort zone, anyone that goes out of the area they've been and do something different, is a massive achievement. And these two gentlemen, JJ and Joe Weller, are just amazing. They pushed themselves, they come out of the comfort zone, they did what they said they were going to do, and they did a fantastic show in doing it. Anyway guys, that's going to be it. That's my opinions and thoughts towards the JJ and Joe Weller fight that's just occurred. I hope you guys did enjoy this little 4 or 5 minute video of me explaining my ideas and thoughts and opinions on this fight that's just went down. Legit, probably about an hour and a half ago, not long ago. Well guys, I hope you guys do enjoy, and I will see you guys very shortly in another video. Peace out. Sorry guys, I'm too busy faffing about the camera. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. Sorry for the quietness, but yeah, speak to you guys in the next video. Peace out.